Eh, Good.
Okay, that's good. Okay, we are transmitting this class. We are live on YouTube, by the way.
We're going to be famous.
I hope somebody else is watching it, right? But who knows? For real, who knows? Okay, so last class we were checking some structure, remember?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let me share the file. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so let's review a little thing. Let's see if we remember the things we were checking, and we will continue with some extra structures, okay?
Okay.
So, Gabby, which are the three main parts of any sentence in English?
Subject, auxiliary, and complement.
Very good. Subject, auxiliary, and complement. Liber, what is the subject?
Subject. Okay. Whatever you talk about in your sentence.
Exactly. Could be a person, could be an animal, could be an object, could be an idea. I don't know. Whatever you talk about in a sentence, that's the subject. Good. Gabby, what's the auxiliary in a sentence?
I want to read grammar word to understand the structure. It could be
Exactly.
the verb to be, or do or does.
Exactly. For what we saw, it's to be or do that. But the general idea or the main idea is that whatever you understand as grammar, whatever you need to study in grammar, it's in auxiliary. The
Okay.
subject is not grammatical, okay? It's just, it is a word.
Yeah.
The complement we're going to talk about now, it's also vocabulary. It's only words. It's not about grammar. It's vocabulary. You know the word or you don't know the word. But the auxiliary, you have to understand the grammatical structure. Okay, that's why the auxiliary is the most important part. Liber, what is the complement? Liber.
Maybe her signal, internet signal, it's bad now.
I don't think so, but okay, what is this? Liber, are you there?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So, Liber, what's the complement in a sentence?
Complement and extra information.
So with the subject and the auxiliary, we have some information. But with the complement, we have more information, extra information. Okay? Very good. That was the basic idea. Now we have four formulas to understand. We have the formula for the affirmative sentence, negative, closed question, open questions. Let's see, Gabby, which is the formula for the affirmative sentences?
Subject, auxiliary, and complement.
Exactly, the same general structure. Liber, which is the formula for the negative sentence? Liber, the formula for the negative sentence. Her signal is not really well. She wrote.
Yes, maybe yes.
Okay. Negative sentence. Subject, auxiliary, not, and complement.
Very good. It's the same idea as the affirmative sentence, but the auxiliary has an extra part, which is the not. Okay?
Not.
If you can write the affirmative sentence, you can write the negative sentence. It's the same idea, but just be careful with the not. Gabby, which is the formula for the closed questions?
Auxiliary complement, auxiliary subject and complement.
Exactly. It's very similar to the affirmative sentence, but exchange subject and auxiliary. Move the parts. All right. Liber, which is the formula for the open questions?
What? ¿Cómo se pronunciaría eso?
WH.
WH, auxiliary, subject, and complement.
Very good. So it's the same idea as the closed question, auxiliary, subject, complement. But in open questions, at the beginning, we have a WH word. Which are the WH words? What, where, when, which, who, why, how. You have to choose one of them and see which is necessary for your expression. So the first grammar structure we saw was verb to be. Which is the auxiliary for verb to be? The same verb to be. In present, we have am, is, are as verb to be. So if you read am, if you read is, if you read are, that's the auxiliary. In past, we have was and were. So if you read was or if you read were, those are the auxiliaries. We had some examples in present and in past, and some exercises that we practice.
Yeah.
So now, Gabby or Liber, do you have any question about verb to be? Do you want to practice a little bit more, or is it okay?
So,
Okay.
so
Any questions for verb to be?
For me, it's okay.
Or is okay? Liber, do you have any question about verb to be?
yes, because confused.
Okay. Where do you have confusions?
¿Cómo sería? Cuesta pensar rápido.
Okay, of course, it's difficult to think fast, okay? Yes.
Okay.
But that's the idea. You have to make step by step, slowly, every part of your expression, okay?
Okay.
Just remember, okay, which is the subject in my sentence? This one. Which is the auxiliary in my sentence? This one. Which is the complement? This one. And practice and practice and practice, okay?
Okay.
That's the idea. Don't worry. You don't have to speak fast right now. You see, you have to practice more and practice more, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Don't worry. So we saw also the three words, the three location words, three prepositions, in, on, at. The three of them are in Spanish, right? Let's see. Gabby, can you give me a sentence with in?
Okay. My music stand is in in my bag.
Your music stand is in your backpack.
In my bag.
Mochila, right?
Yes.
Backpack.
Okay. Backpack.
Backpack, exactly. Very good. In, you are in an interior. The music stand is in an interior, so in. Very good. Liber, can you give me a sentence with on?
My computer is
Yes, correct.
Is on table.
On the table. Very good.
On the table.
So you have the table, you have the computer, and they touch. Okay, very nice, Liber. And Gabby, can you give me an example with at?
Okay. Um, the orchestra was at the theater.
At the theater? Yes. I don't know if they were inside the theater,
Yeah.
on the theater, or maybe they were passing by the theater, but they were at the theater. Very
Okay.
good. Another
Mhm.
example for at, so you can understand better, is, for example, I don't know, it's not there anymore. Or is it? Let me check, let me check. Okay, Igloo Hamburgers is at Avaroa Square.
Okay.
See? It's not the
Uh-huh.
square, not on. It's not really on the left,
It's
right,
on the
in
spec.
front, behind. No,
Uh,
at. Because a square is not really in a specific place, you see? Very good. Okay, next we saw the second grammar structure, which was the action verbs, all right?
mhm,
Remember, we have two groups of verbs. One group, verb to be. Second group, action verbs. Verb to
mhm,
be, am, is, are, was, were. Action verbs,
mhm.
any action. Play, jump, dance, run, write. Any action, action verbs. Very good. And which are the auxiliaries for action verbs? Do, does in present, did in the past. Okay, nice. So we made some examples in present and in the past. We have to remember one little rule. Let's see, Liber, what happens to the auxiliary in affirmative sentence with action verbs?
Mm, das.
Yeah, yeah.
Das.
That's in present, did in the past. But what happens? ¿Qué sucede? What happens with the auxiliary in affirmative sentences with action verbs?
Invisible.
Exactly. They are invisible, all right? You know the auxiliary, you know the position of the auxiliary, but you don't read, you don't write, you don't mention the auxiliary. So these sentences are, she eats pizza, or in the past, she ate pizza. I don't mention, I don't read, I don't write the auxiliary. But the idea is that in present, the auxiliary is does, and in the past, the auxiliary is did. And the position is the same after the subject. So you have subject and auxiliary. Very good. So we had some exercises as well. And you had homework. Did you send me the homework? Ah, yes. Gabby, you sent me the homework in the
Yes.
group. And
Sorry.
the idea is it's only you two. But when I have
Yeah.
a big group, if you send the homework to the group,
Yeah.
someone can copy the homework. All right.
Yes.
That's it. It's not a big problem, but it's only you two. Okay. So
Okay.
not a problem. But next time, private WhatsApp. Okay?
Yeah, in the private.
So do you have any questions about action verbs? Gabby, any questions? No problem.
No,
Good.
no problem.
Liber, any questions about action verbs?
No problem. Practice.
Exactly. The same idea. Don't worry. You don't have to speak or think fast. Go ahead, go slowly, make your idea and express your idea. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Now, what's the thing? You need to learn vocabulary. Yes, if you want to make more sentences, you need to learn more words. Okay? So a good exercise, a good technique to learn vocabulary is write a list. Okay?
Mm.
But write your own list. Okay? Which words are necessary for you?
Mhm.
Okay? Which words do you use in your life? Okay? Don't check a dictionary, don't check a text. Imagine your words and write the word in Spanish and English and learn new words, okay? Very good.
Okay.
So now let's go for the next grammar structure. Okay, we have the third grammar structure, which is the continuous, okay? Or some people call it the progressive. It's not really correct. Continuous is better.
Okay.
Which is the auxiliary for the progressive or continuous? Well, it's very similar to the first structure. So the auxiliary is verb to be, okay?
Okay.
So for the present continuous auxiliary, you have am, is, are, the same as to be. And for the past continuous auxiliary, you have was and were.
Where?
Very good. It's the same as verb to be, but we have some little differences. Okay. Right. But first, we have a note. The continuous has a formula. Okay, so which is that formula? First, you need a verb to be, right? Because verb to be is the auxiliary. After the verb to be, we're gonna need a verb, any verb. And this verb has ing ending, okay?
Okay.
That's the main idea. That's something you have to remember. So now let's take some examples. Gabby, give me a subject. Do you want a pronoun? Do you want a person? Do you want a name? What do you want?
As a subject, my cell phone,
What do you say?
my phone,
My
my
phone.
phone.
My
Yes.
phone. Okay. My phone. Very good. That's the subject. We are in the present tense for the moment, present continuous. So, Liber, which is the verb to be for my phone? My phone am, my phone is, or my phone are?
My phone is.
Very good. My phone is. Now, careful. Check the formula. We have to be now. It's is. What do we need now? A verb. Gabby, give me a verb. Which verb do you want? Gabby. Gabby, can you hear me?
Oh.
Okay. I think her signal is not very good. Gabby, can you hear me? Okay, let's continue. Liber, give me a verb.
Okay.
We're talking about a telephone.
Sound.
Okay, I understand your idea. Let me help you. Do you know the verb ring, Liber?
Ring. Yes.
Exactly.
Ring.
Exactly, that's the idea. Okay, yes, the verb ring. Very good. So if we check the formula, we have the verb to be, yes, it's is. We have the verb, yes, it's ring. What else do we need? ing with the verb. So it's ringing.
Reading.
Ringing, exactly. So my phone is, okay?
Ringing.
Ringing, exactly.
Ringing. Ah.
Do you understand the sentence, Liber?
Yes.
Very good. Gabby, do you understand the sentence?
Yes.
My phone is ringing. Very good. So we have the subject, the auxiliary, and the complement. Now, let me add extra in the complement, okay? My phone is ringing in the kitchen, okay? So we have subject, my phone, auxiliary is, and the complement, ringing in the kitchen. We have the structure, and we have the continuous formula. To be plus verb plus ing. We have to be is the verb ring and the ing. Okay, so we have
Okay.
everything correct. There's no mistake. Nice. Gabby, can you give me the negative sentence?
Okay. My phone is not ringing in the kitchen.
Very good. So negative is the same. We only put or we add the not, and the rest is the same. My phone is not ringing in the kitchen. Liber, can you give me the closed question?
Close question. Wait.
Okay. Do you want to skip
Wait.
the formula or do you have it?
Yes. Please.
Problem.
Please for formula.
Okay. Closed question. Here it is. Which is the formula? Auxiliary, subject, and complement. So let's go on to it. First, auxiliary. Which is the auxiliary?
Is
Is. Then we have
my
yes.
my phone is my phone ringing in the kitchen?
Very good. That's it. So you see, if you know the formulas, it's not really difficult. Very good. Now, Gabby, can you give me an open question?
Okay. Where is my phone ringing?
Very good. Why not in the kitchen, Gabby?
Because we are asking for that.
Location.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if your question is about location, you can't tell the location, of course.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly. So where is my phone ringing? And the affirmative sentence could be the answer. Where is my phone ringing? My phone is ringing in the kitchen. Very good. Nice. So remember, what's the idea of the continuous? In Spanish, endo for the verbs. Mi teléfono está timbrando en la cocina. That's the idea for the continuous. Okay? Nice. So now let's work in the past.
Ooh.
Okay, Liber. Liber, the sentence in present. My phone is ringing in the kitchen. Can you give me the past idea of this sentence?
I am understand because I don't know verb in past.
Okay, I don't understand.
I don't. I don't know. No. Verbs in present, but no in past.
Okay, but which is the auxiliary? For the continuous, verb to be. In present is, am, is, are, right?
Okay.
And in past is?
Was, were.
Exactly. So, what's the idea in the past for this? The same sentence. My phone is ringing in the kitchen. That's present. The same idea in the
Yes.
past.
My phone
Yes.
where
Where is
Where?
plural?
Hmm?
Where is plural? My phone is singular. So my phone.
Okay. Yes. My phone was
Exactly. My phone was. And the rest and the complement?
ringing.
Yes.
Okay.
What else? My phone was ringing.
Ringing in the kitchen.
Exactly. So, first idea, my phone is ringing in the kitchen. Mi teléfono está timbrando en la cocina. In the past, my phone was ringing in the kitchen. Mi teléfono estaba timbrando en la cocina. You see, you just have to understand the auxiliary. The subject and the complement are not really grammatical, okay? So, Gabby, can you give me the negative sentence?
My phone was not ringing in the kitchen.
Very good. My phone was not in the kitchen. Good. Liber, can you give me the closed question?
Close question. Was
Yes.
my phone reading in the kitchen?
Ringing.
Ringing.
That was my phone ringing in the kitchen. Very good. And Gabby, can you give me an open question?
I'm gonna use where to. Where was my phone ringing?
Very good. Where was my phone ringing? Very good. Nice. So, do you understand the continuous? It's not very complicated. Yes?
Yeah.
You just have to remember to have a verb with ing. Okay?
Okay.
Nice.
I am.
All right. Let's do an exercise. As we did. Yes. Okay. So, I'm going to give you open question. Okay? And you have to give me the negative sentence. Okay?
Okay.
That's it. Why is she playing the flute? You have to give me the negative. Okay, first, let's analyze. Which is the subject in this example, Gabby?
She.
She. Which is the auxiliary?
Is.
Is. And which is the complement?
Playing the flute.
Exactly. Playing the flute. So the negative sentence is?
She's not playing the flute.
Very good. She's not playing the flute. Very nice. Okay. Liber, the same for you, but now I'm gonna give you the negative sentence, okay, Liber?
Okay.
And you have to give me the closed question.
Close.
Okay, the negative is. Okay, negative sentence. They are not reading a book. Let's see, which is the subject in this sentence, Liber?
The subjects.
The subject.
They
They. Which is the auxiliary?
are
Are. The complement?
reading and the book.
Reading a book. Very good.
A book. ¿Por qué le aumenta otra cosa?
Okay, so now give me the closed question.
Close. Close. Wait. Ah,
Do you have the
what
formula?
is formula? What is formula? Of the formula?
Formula. Here it is. Closed question.
Oh, auxiliary.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Which is closed question?
Are
Are
they
they
reading a book?
reading a book? Very good. That's the idea. Nice. So you see, it's not very complicated, right?
Okay.
If you understand verb to be, you understand the continuous. You just have to remember some extra verbs. Nice. Very good. Okay. And now we're gonna see one more structure, okay? And this is a little bit, not difficult, but a little bit complicated, okay?
Okay.
Here it is. The fourth grammar structure are the modals, okay? And the auxiliary are the modals. Very good. So which are the modals? Maybe you know them. Okay, these are the modals: can, could, will, would, should, may, might, and must. Do you know them? Have you seen them?
Modals.
Like
Gabby, do you know these words?
single words, yes.
Okay. Liber, do you know these words?
So.
Okay. First, we have to remember one thing. Modals don't have a translation in Spanish. Okay. Many people tell you, can is poder, could is this, should, debería. That's not really correct. Okay. They don't have a translation. They don't have, well, we have to understand the expression in Spanish. But what's the function of the modals? What do they do? Modals transform verbs, okay? That's the idea. When you have a modal and a verb, the verb has a different idea, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Good. So each modal, can, could, will, would, should, may, might, and must, they have a different transformation for the verbs, okay? For example, let's work with can. What does can do? Can makes verbs an ability. Okay, so when you have can next to a verb, that means that the verb is an ability. An ability for whom? For the subject. Okay, let's write an example that would be better. So Okay, Liber, give me a subject.
Subject, where? Where? We.
We, all right. Let's see. This is not a modal sentence. It's just any sentence. We dance. Gabby, what's the meaning of this sentence in Spanish? We dance.
Nosotros bailamos.
Very good. Simple word. This is an action verbs sentence, okay? Because dance is the action. Very good. Now I'm gonna change the verb. We can dance. Okay? What's the idea? The action of dance now it's an ability for we, for us. Okay? Now, Liber, can you tell me in Spanish what's the meaning of this sentence? We can dance.
Nosotros
Yes.
podemos bailar.
No. Why? Because modals don't have a translation in Spanish. Okay? But that's the problem. They don't have a translation, but we're gonna give them a word in Spanish so we can understand them. Okay? In this case, for can, we will use the word in Spanish poder. Okay? But it's not the translation. Okay? It's not the translation. You know, like table, the translation is mesa. Computer, the translation is computadora. Can, no translation. Okay? This is just a word to understand the modal. So we can dance is nosotros podemos bailar. But remember, can makes the verb an ability. So the translation for this sentence could be nosotros tenemos la habilidad de bailar. Another, nosotros somos capaces de bailar. O nosotros somos hábiles para bailar. Those are correct translations, but they are complicated. Yes? Somos
Yes.
hábiles. Okay, something more simple. Nosotros podemos bailar. But you see, poder, not the translation. Do you understand that part?
Yes.
Ok, just in case. Los modals no tienen traducción en español. Está mal traducirlos, porque son auxiliares que transforman a los verbos. No son palabras. En español, si quieren, no existen los modals. Pero les podemos asignar una palabra en español para entenderlo más fácil o más rápido. Entonces, Gaby, ¿qué significa can?
Con tener la habilidad de.
Nada, no significa nada.
Nada. Ok.
Pero ¿cuál es su función? Su función es hacer de
Junto
los
a un verbo.
una habilidad. Y Liber, ¿qué palabra le asignamos a Ken para entenderlo más rápido? No es su traducción, pero ¿qué palabra le asignamos a Ken en español?
Poder. Pero no ese poder de poder, sino el poder de poder.
No es el poder de poder, pero sí es el poder de poder, ¿verdad?
Exacto. Ya me entienden. No es poder de, como dirían, power. No es ese, no es power. Es solamente la intención.
Ya, ok, sirve, pero no es la traducción, ¿ok? Es la palabra en español que nos ayuda a entender Ken de la manera más sencilla. En pocas palabras, poder en español es verbo. Yo puedo, tú puedes, él puede, nosotros podemos, ellos pueden. El verbo poder no existe en inglés, ¿ok? Si quieren saber si alguien sabe inglés, le preguntan, oye, ¿y qué significa can? Y si les dicen poder, mal, ¿ok? Now, let's go back to the example. But can is the auxiliary, is the modal, okay? So let's see. Liber, can you give me the negative sentence of the example? Yes, the negative.
We can Not.
Yes.
We cannot dance.
Very good. It's the same idea. You have the auxiliary and you put the not and everything else. Okay?
Okay.
Gabby, can you give me the closed question? Gabby, are you there?
Gabi.
Okay, no, Gabby. Give me the closed question.
Close. Can
Yes.
we dance?
Exactly. Very good. And finally, Liber, can you give me an open question?
Okay. What is formula? Please.
The formula. Here it is.
Open. Okay, okay.
You have to choose a WH word. What, where, when, which, who, why, how. Okay. So, what's your idea?
Where can
Yes.
we
Good.
dance?
Dance. Nice. That's the idea. Don't worry if it's slow. No te preocupes si sale lento, pero que salga bien. Okay. Very good.
Okay.
Nice. Exactly. That's the idea with can. Okay. We can dance. We cannot dance. Can we dance? Where can we dance? And that's the idea with all the modals. Okay. You just have to understand the function. In this case, can makes verbs an ability. What happens with the rest? Let's talk about them. Let's see what happens with could. What's the function of could? Could makes verbs an ability, the same as can, but in the past. So it's like a past ability. But could has two functions. One, could makes the verbs an ability, but in the past, and also could makes verbs a possibility. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. So, could makes verbs an ability, but in the past, and could makes verbs a possibility. So, we need two words in Spanish to understand could. For the ability in the past, we're going to use podía. And for the possibility, we're going to use podría. Okay?
Okay.
But they are not the translations. No son las traducciones. That's just the idea.
Okay.
Let's use the same example. Liber, we could dance. In Spanish, ¿cómo sería en español? Tienes dos traducciones para darme. ¿Cómo sería? We could dance.
Nosotros hubiéramos bailado.
Wait.
No.
Could makes verb an ability, but in the past. Yes? Could makes verbs an ability, but in the past. Yes?
Okay.
The word in Spanish for that is podía. Okay? It's not the translation of could, but you understand could as podía. Okay?
Okay.
So we could dance in Spanish.
Nosotros podíamos
Yes. What?
bailar.
Exactly. In present, ability in present, we can dance. Nosotros podemos bailar en el presente. In the
Claro.
past, en el pasado, we could dance. Nosotros podíamos bailar. You see the difference?
Yes.
Okay, very good. But you have two translations for could. Tienes dos traducciones para could. The next is the possibility. You understand could as podría. So we could dance in Spanish.
Nosotros podríamos bailar.
Exactly, it's a possibility. Nosotros podríamos bailar, hay la posibilidad de que bailemos. Es posible. You understand?
Yes.
Very good. Gabby, are you there? No, Gabby.
Yes.
Okay. Give me the negative for the could.
We could not dance.
Very good. Is the same. So in Spanish, nosotros no podíamos bailar, ability in the past. Nosotros no podríamos bailar, possibility. Good. Liber, can you give me the close question?
Could
Yes, could.
Could we dance?
Yes. The same idea. ¿Podíamos bailar o podríamos bailar? The same. And finally, Gabby, the open question.
Why could we dance?
Yes. Why?
Why could we dance?
Why could we dance? ¿Por qué podíamos o por qué podríamos? Both ideas work. Okay, very good. So, how can I know if it's podía or if it's podría? How can I tell the difference?
Because of the context?
Because of the context. Exactly. If I'm talking about activities I did last vacation, yeah, I could play with my friends. I could swim in the swimming pool. Okay, it's podía because we are talking about last vacation. If we're talking about December, for example, we have different gigs in December. We could play in a party. We could play in a wedding. You see, it's the future, so it's possibility. Podría. Very nice. Okay. Do you understand could? No problem?
No problem.
Good. Let's see the next model. This is very, very simple. Will. The modal will puts verbs in the future. Okay? So when you use will, the verb is not in the present, is not in the past, is in the future. So let's see the example. Gaby, we will dance. In Spanish.
Nosotros bailaremos.
Exactly. Future. Okay. In the present, we dance.
No.
Nosotros bailamos.
In the past, we danced. Nosotros
Bailamos.
It sounds the same. But in the future, we will dance. Nosotros bailaremos. Okay? Now, here's a question. What's the word in Spanish for will? For can, we use poder. With could, we use podía, podría. And with will, what do? What's the word in Spanish? Any ideas? Nothing.
Nothing.
Because in Spanish, we have verbs in the future. Bailar, bailaremos. Comer, comerás. Saltar, saltarás. Robar, robará. You see, we have verbs in the future. And that's the idea of the modals. Esta parte les explico en español. El will es el modal que nos ayuda a entender lo que hacen los modals. Transforman a los verbos. No necesitan una traducción ellos. El verbo hay que entenderlo. En este caso, will lo pone al verbo en futuro. Y en español podemos hacer eso. Yo como chocolate, presente. Yo comeré chocolate. ¿Se dan cuenta? No hay traducción para will, no hay traducción para ningún modal. Debería ser lo mismo que con will, pero no tenemos verbos para hablar de habilidades, como hace el can. No tenemos verbos para hablar de habilidad en pasado o posibilidad al futuro, como hace el could. Por eso le asignamos o les asignamos las palabras en español, ¿ok? ¿Se entiende esa parte?
Sí, yes.
Very good.
Yes.
We will dance. The negative is very simple. We will not dance. Close question. Will we dance? And open question. Where will we dance? If you understand the idea of one model, you understand the idea of all the models. The structure, I mean, not the idea. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go for the next. We have, okay, let's do this a little quicker so you understand everything. For should, the word in Spanish we use is debería, okay? And what's the function? Should makes verbs and advice. Do you know what's advice?
Mm,
Aviso.
mm.
Consejo. Consejo.
Ah, un consejo.
Oh,
So if you want to give an advice to a person, you use should. For example, Gabby, imagine that you see me, you know, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What's your advice for me?
You should go to the doctor.
Exactly. You should go to the doctor. It's not an
oh.
no me estás dando una orden. Así, vaya al médico. No, no, no. Should go to the doctor. Tú deberías ir al doctor. Consejo de conejo, deberías. No es orden, no te estoy obligando. Tú verás si me haces caso. Advice, consejo. ¿Ok?
Si tú quieres.
¿Quieres? Si no te
Si vos
jodas.
quieres.
Yes, exactly. You should go to the doctor. Or, for example, imagine that, leave it for the negative sentence. Imagine that I am blah, 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 achoo, blah, 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 oops. Doctor or no doctor, leave it. Only achis.
You should. You should not. Nah. Sí. Yeah. You should not go the doctor. Go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor. Yes.
Es.
Exactly. Yes, it's only a sneeze. It's like blah blah. Achis. That's it. No problem. Nada big problem. Yeah. So you should not go to the doctor. It's okay. Very good. Okay. And now, Gabby, can you give me the close question?
Should you go to the doctor?
Very good. In the questions, you don't express advice. You express doubt. Expresan duda. Should you go to the doctor? ¿Deberías ir? No sé. Okay? Or I can ask you, right? Like if I go, oh my God, I choose. Gabby, should I go to the doctor? I don't know. I have a doubt. Yo tengo la duda. You say, well, you should go to the doctor, or no, you should not go to the doctor. It's okay. You understand?
Yes.
Very good. And of course, an open question. Why should you go, or not why? Let's use when.
When?
When should you go to the doctor? Again, it's a doubt. Es una duda. ¿No? When should you go to the doctor? Well, you should go to the doctor if you have temperature, if you are coughing, if you are sneezing, achoo, 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 if your nose is flowing, like that. That's when you should go to the doctor, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Then we have, and this is very nice, may and might, but they are the same.
Huh?
Okay, you can use them in the same idea in sentences. Okay, it's the same. What's the word in Spanish for them? Puede que.
Mhm.
So may and might make verbs a 50-50 possibility.
Mhm.
Do you understand the 50-50?
Mhm.
Very good. It means that 50 chances, 50 chances, okay? It's possible or it is not possible, 50-50.
Oh, okay. I am understand.
Very good. For example, if you see the sky, el cielo, dark clouds, windy, nubes negras y está venteando, we could say it may rain.
Mhm.
Or if you like, it might rain. Okay?
Okay. ¿Cualquiera de los dos funciona igual?
Yes. In
Ah,
sentences. In sentences. En oraciones, da lo mismo con los dos. It,
okay.
it might rain. Puede que llueva.
Okay.
That's 150. And what's the other 50?
It
It
may
may
not.
not or it might not rain. Puede que no llueva. That's 50-50 possibility. Okay? Or if you
Okay.
like, if you are optimistic, you could say it might not rain. If you are pessimistic, it may rain. Okay? Depends on you.
Mhm.
Nice. Now, with questions is different. That's why in sentences, may and might, the same, not a problem. But in questions, you have permission, or you can ask permission with may. Okay?
Mhm.
And you ask possibility with might. So, in permit,
Ah.
me permite. Impossibility, ¿será que? Oh,
Una carita triste.
yeah. Now it is. Okay, so may I go to the bathroom? ¿Me permite ir al baño? Might you visit me tomorrow? ¿Será que me visitas mañana? ¿Hay la chance? You see, in sentences, may, might, the same, not a problem. In questions, may for permission, might for the possibility. Okay?
Okay.
Why? This is a typical mistake in every institution or for every student. All the students I saw, when they want to go to the bathroom, they ask, can I go to the
And I
bathroom?
go.
Is that correct or not?
No.
Remember, can is ability. So, exactly. Says, can I go to the bathroom? En realidad, teacher, tengo la habilidad de ir al baño. Por eso los profes dicen, I don't know. Can you? No sé, ¿la tienes? Because
Mm.
that's not correct. Okay. In informal English, okay, can I go to the bathroom? Yes, informal. But when you talk correct English, may I go to the bathroom? Okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
Nice. Just in case, okay? So don't be like, Charlie, can I go to the bathroom? No, 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 no. May I go to the bathroom? Good. And finally, we have the last modal. And with that, we finish the class, which is must. Okay? Must makes verbs an obligation. When you use must, what you're saying is an obligation. And that's why you don't use questions with must, because you don't ask obligation. You say the affirmative obligation, or the negative is the prohibition. Okay? For example, if you have a test tomorrow, well, you must study. It's an obligation. You must study. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, if you, to your students, if they have a test, you tell them, you must study. It's not an advice, it's not an ability, it's not the future, it's not a possibility, obligation, okay? Or for example,
Okay.
if you are taking a test in your class, you tell your students, you must not speak during
Okay.
the test. Okay, so must, affirmative, obligation. Negative, prohibition. Do you have a word in Spanish for must? Do you have any idea for a word in Spanish for must?
Yes.
Which would be?
Mm,
¿Tienes qué?
Tienes que
debes.
is not an obligation. Debes is better. Okay? It's not the 100% correct word, but it's better. ¿No? Tienes examen mañana, debes estudiar. Ok, en realidad sería es tu obligación, but yes, that's the idea. Debes. Okay?
Okay.
That's a summary for the modals. Do you understand the modals?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you have homework. Let me give you one sentence. We work together. Do you understand this sentence? Very good. Write this sentence with all the modals. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So we work together with can, with could, with will, with would, with should, with may, with might, with must. 8 sentences you have to write. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Just to practice. Gabby, we work together with can.
We can work together.
Very good. Liber, we work together with could.
Cri, 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 cri.
Se ha colgado la Liber.
Good. um, good, good, good. Yes. Could we?
No. Sentence.
No.
No question.
Could. Ah.
La primera palabra de una oración
Sentence.
es
Subject.
yes. So we
could
yes.
we could work together.
Exactly. That's the idea. We work together with all the modals. With can, with could, with will, with would, with should, with may, might, must. Okay?
Yes, okay. It's practice.
Yes, exactly. Only affirmative sentence. No negative, no questions. Only affirmative sentence. But you have to write Sentences and translation in Spanish, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Their translations. Very good. Okay, girls. After we finish, I'm gonna send you this file, okay? So you can check and practice, okay?
Okay.
Okay, ladies. So let's stop sharing the file. And now I have another survey for you, okay?
Okay.
Here it goes. Please vote. Okay. Okay, ladies, that's it for today. One thing, do you want to recover Friday's class on one Monday? Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we decide like, okay, this week, no, next week. Okay, not a problem. But 1 week we choose the Monday, and we will have classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Very good. So let's talk about this on Friday if you choose next Monday. Okay? For the moment,
Okay.
okay? Okay, Gabby. Okay,
Okay.
Liber, thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay?
Okay. Bye.
See you
Good
tomorrow.
night.
Good night.
Yeah.